Ever met some friend or talked to them and they were telling you about this plan that they're working on and how it's so good and how they're seeing so much of an important change in their body? And you think to yourself, oh wow, that seems like a good plan. And maybe you catch them again in another event 2 or 3 weeks later, maybe you see them at the store, whatever it might be, and you say, hey, so how's that thing going? And they're like, oh, it was, I couldn't keep up. I did it for a few days, and then, then I had to go to an event, and this, that, the other. So, and there's like what you might consider even excuses as to why that's not working. And I'm here to tell you that it's not your fault that it's not working. Like, anything works for one day. Anything. You could do absolutely anything you needed to do one. You could starve yourself for a day if you absolutely had to. But what works in the short term and what works at all does not matter much if you can't keep it going, if you can't keep it up. If you have to give up because of life, it is not the plan for you. And it's no shortcoming of yours. It's a shortcoming of the plan. We just picked the wrong plan for your goal. So instead of feeling ashamed, feeling like something's wrong, it's the plan. Any plan can work for a day. Every plan works for a day, for that matter. But if it's not something you can keep going, it's not worth it. It's not helpful. Now, let's say you had 2 weeks before an event, you could probably force yourself to do a plan. But then when you have to sustain that, when you come back, what's your mindset then? Is it the right approach? Probably not. So this is an example of sort of this 0 to 100 thinking. Don't pick a plan that is so challenging that you can't keep it up. The truth of the matter is, any plan works at least for one day. And that's why there's such an abundance of plans out there. But the ones that rise to the top, the cream that rises to the top, are the ones that are sustainable, that can make you see large-scale changes. Because large-scale changes don't happen in one day. They don't even happen in 1 week, maybe even in a month. Some of them take months and months and maybe even years. And that takes patience. But more importantly, it takes sustainable planning, sustainable action. And that plan that worked for a single day is not enough because you can't repeat it after that day. So it's no shortcoming of yours. It's a shortcoming of the plan. But there's a reason why there's so many plans out there. It's because every plan works at least for one day.